Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when you're unable to launch Counter-Strike 2 game on your Windows computer, or if you're facing crashing, freezing or black screen issue on your Windows computer. Now the first step is to restart your computer. Do not ignore this step, just restart your computer once, and after the system restart, try launching the game. Now still you're facing the problem, then try these in launch options. So here all the commands are provided in the video description. So copy the first one and then make a right click on the game Counter-Strike 2 game and then select properties, and in the launch option type in -allow underscore third underscore party underscore software and then close this and now launch the game. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So try this in launch option. If that does not work, you can try this. So copy this and then make a right click over here, properties, and then type in this and then launch the game and then check. If that does not work, you can try this. That is, now over here n is the number of core, that is n is your CPU core or thread count. Now you have to replace the n, number n, letter n over here. Now you can check your cores. You can make a right click on the start menu, go to task manager and then go to the process tab, performance tab, and over here you can see the processor. It's 16 in my case, so replace with your thread count over here. So in my case it's 16, so I will type in 16. Whatever it is in your case, you type in over here and then now launch the game. Still you're facing the problem, then you can run this command. You can paste this command in launch option, make a right click, select properties and then paste it over here and then now launch the game. Still you're facing the problem, then type in -force-vulkan and then check. Now close this and then launch the game and then check. Still you are unable to launch, then go to properties and then this time you can type in over here -dx11 and then close this and then launch the game. If that does not work, you can type in -dx12 and then launch the game and then check. So if nothing is working, you can remove everything from launch option. If nothing is working, remove everything over here and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to delete the content of temp folder. So open the run box. So type in run in Windows search box, then click on run and over here type in temp and then click on OK and then select everything, make a right click, then click on delete. And once this is done, now again type in run and then type in %temp %, click on OK, copy everything, select everything and then click on delete. Now once that is deleted, now you can try to launch the game. Still you're facing the problem, then type in disk cleanup over here in Windows search box and then click on disk cleanup, then select C drive and then click on OK. Put a check on everything over here and then click on cleanup system files and then again click on OK. And then again put a check on all the boxes over here and then click on OK, click on delete files. And once this is done, restart your computer and after the system restart, launch the game. Now still you're facing the problem, then delete CS2 730 folder. Now this will, when you do this, you will lose all saved progress and saved settings. So if you agree, you can go to File Explorer and then go to this PC, open C drive. Now open open program files x86 folder. Now open the Steam folder. Now open user data folder. Now open this Steam ID folder and over here you can see 730. Make a right click and then delete this. Now once this is deleted, now launch the game. Next step is to try beta version in Steam. So for this, make a right click on the game, select properties and over here go to the betas tab and then over here select, first of all you can try this Try this CS2 underscore demo underscore viewer 1.38.7.9. Try this, and then once the update is complete, it will tell you to update. Click on update, and once the update is complete, you can launch the game. Now still you're facing the problem, then you can switch back. Even the beta is not working, then you can select none, and then let the update complete and then launch the game. Now the next step is to now skip this step if you are unable to launch the game. So if you are able to launch the game, lower down refresh rate, turn off Nvidia Reflex Low latency. Now this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So if you are able to launch the game first. Now once you are in the game, go to settings. Now go to video. Now over here, if you have selected full screen, now you can select refresh rate. Now if this is set to 160, you can try to 120. If it is set to 120, you can try 60 Hertz. Now go to advanced settings and then turn off this option which is Nvidia Reflex Low latency. If this is enabled, disable it, apply the settings and then check. Now still you're facing the problem. In that case, you can switch to window mode and lower down graphics settings. So again, launch the game. Now once you launch the game, go to settings. So on the top left here you can see settings menu, click on it and then go to video. Now in video, select window mode over here. You can even go for full screen and then check. If that does not work, go for window mode. Lower down resolution. Now if this is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p. You can even lower down more and then apply changes and then go to advanced video. And now over here you can see boost player contrast. If this is enabled, you can disable it and then disable VSync, and then over here you can see current video values preset. Now if this is set to very high, you can select high. You can even go for medium or low performance. You can even select low. Now scroll down. Now over here you can see high dynamic range. Now if this is set to performance, you can select quality, and then over here also for FXR you can set it to quality and then check. If that does not work, you can even disable this and then check. Now also disable Nvidia Reflex Low latency, disable it and then apply the changes and then check the performance. Now the next step is to do a clean installation of your graphics drivers. So this is important. So if you have Nvidia card, go to Nvidia website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for Nvidia. So go to Nvidia website and then select your product type. For me it's GeForce. Select the right series and then select the right graphic card. Make sure that you select your graphic card over here. And once you select your graphic card, then select Windows. So if you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. Now click on Start Search. Now scroll down, and the latest GeForce Game Ready driver right now is driver version 537.42. So click on download, get download, and then click on download now. Now once the download is complete, run this exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue, and then put a check on the box which says custom, and then click on next, and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check on this box and then click on next and let the installation complete. First of all, it will uninstall the previous driver and then it will reinstall the latest driver. So once the clean installation is done, you can restart your computer. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. Now click on browse and then go to the game installation folder. If the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, program files x86, open the Steam folder, open the Steam apps folder, and then open the common folder. Over here you will find the game folder. In my case it's in D drive. So open Steam library folder. Now open Steam apps common, and then open the Counter-Strike folder, game, bin, win64. Select this exe file CS2 and then click on add. Once the game is added, click on options, select high performance over here and then click on save. Now the next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. So make a right click on the game and then select manage, then click on browse local files. It will straight away take you to the game installation folder. Open game folder, bin folder, win64, make a right click on CS2 exe file, select properties and then go to compatibility tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator. Then click on apply, click on OK. Now make a double click and launch the game from the game installation folder. So instead of launching the game from Steam, make a double click over here and then launch the game from the game installation folder. If that does not work, again make a right click, select properties, and this time put a check on the box which says run this program in compatibility mode for select Windows 8, then click on apply and then click on OK, make a double click and launch the game. If that does not work, in that case you can select Windows 7 over here and then click on apply, click on OK, make a double click and launch the game. Still you're facing the problem, then go to properties and this time uncheck all the box and then click on apply, click on OK and follow the next step. Now the next step is to try running that which we have already done. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, just make sure that you allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows security, then open Windows settings. Now if you have Windows 10, then you have to click on update and security. In Windows 10 at the end, somewhere over here, you will find update and security. So Windows 10 users click on update and security. Windows 11 users click on privacy and security. Now click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Now scroll down, click on manage ransomware protection and then click on allow an app through controlled folder access. Click on yes to allow and then click on add an allowed app. Now click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. So wherever the game is installed, open the Steam folder, Steam apps common. Now open the game folder and then game bin win64, select the game exe file. Now click on open. Once the game is added over here, now type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel. Now click on system and security, Windows Defender firewall. Now click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender firewall. Now click on change settings on the top and then click on allow another app. Now click on browse and then go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. Open the game folder and then select the game exe file. Now click on open. Now click on add. In my case, the game is already added. So once you add the game, now you can launch the game. Here it is added over here, Counter-Strike 2. Once now click on OK and then launch the game. Now the next step is to verify the game file. Now this is important. Please do this. Go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties and then go to install files and then click on verify integrity of game files. After the verification, launch the game. Now the next step is to disconnect additional controller connected to the computer. So if you have any additional controller disconnected, unplug all these devices. So if you have these devices or any external devices which you're not using, disconnect all the USB devices, USB adapter from the computer and then launch the game. Also disable Steam overlay. Now make a right click on the game, select properties, turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. So if this is on, turn it off. Also close all the overlay applications. So if you have overlay on in Discord, turn it off. If you have overlay on in GeForce Experience, turn it off. So close all the overlay application. Also close all the overclocking application. Do not overclock. And if you have MSI Afterburner or RiverTuner running, close it. So close all the overclocking application and then launch the game. Also, if you have these devices, if you have these software and services running, make sure that you close all the third-party services and software, including all your browsers. Even if the browser is open, close it. Also, if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Also perform clean boot. For this, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services. Make sure that you put a check on this box which says hide all Microsoft services and then click on disable all. In my case, this option is grayed out. I already did it. In your case, this would be highlighted over here. So put a check over here and then click on disable all, then click on apply, click on OK. You will see a restart option, restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced system settings and then click on the first settings and then go to advanced tab and then click on change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about and total RAM in my case is 16 gigabyte. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK. And over here it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM 16 GB. So 116 into 1024. 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM that is into 1.5. So in my case, initial size is 24576, 24576, and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024. I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3. That is 49152. 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here. Then click on OK. OK. Apply. OK. OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to update Windows to version 22H2 or to the latest version I mean. So type in WINVER, that is WinVer, and then click on WinVer run command. And over here the latest version right now is 22H2. So make sure that your Windows is up to date. Same is with Windows 10 users. So you can open Windows settings, go to update and security or Windows update and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed over here, now restart your computer and then launch the game. Now if you face any trouble installing the update, like if you're unable to update your Windows 10 or Windows 11, in that case use media creation tool to update to Windows 11 to update your Windows 10 or 11 computer. Now if you have Windows 8 or 8.1, you can upgrade to Windows 10 or Windows 11 and then launch the game and then check.
If you have Windows 10, copy this link. If you have Windows 11, copy this link. Windows 10 users, go to this website. Here you can see media creation tool. Click on download tool now and then run this exe file. Then you will see the screen. Click on accept. By default, upgrade this PC now would be selected. Click on next. It will start downloading Windows 10 along with the latest update. Now this process will take some time. Now once the download is complete, before the installation, you will see this screen which says ready to install, and by default, the option to keep personal files and app would be checked. When this is checked, you will not lose any data on the computer. So click on install, and once the installation is complete, log into your computer. Now for Windows 11 users, go to this website. Here also you will find media creation tool. Click on download now, and then run this exe file. Click on yes to allow. Now this will load Windows 11 media creation tool. Now click on accept. By default, Windows 11 would be selected. Click on next. Select ISO file, then click on next. You can save the location. You can set the location as desktop, and then click on save over here. Now once the download is complete, click on finish and then go to desktop, find Windows ISO file, make a double click on Windows ISO file, then run the setup file, make a double click on setup file, click on yes to allow. This will load Windows 11 now. And here you can see install Windows 11, click on next. It will check for update, then click on accept. Again, it will check for update. Now before the installation, you will see the screen which says ready to install, and by default the option to keep personal files and app would be checked. When this is checked, you will not lose any data on the computer. Click on install. After the installation, log into your computer.
Now, next step is to update the system BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell website. If you have Lenovo computer, go to Lenovo website. If you have HP computer, go to HP website. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your computer, select your model number, then find the latest BIOS update available. Download and install the latest BIOS. Now, in case of laptop, if you have a laptop, make sure the battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer. During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Now, if nothing is working, uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So you can uninstall the game, and then after uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, restart your computer, and then reinstall the game to different drives. So if you have another SSD, you can try installing the game to SSD. If that is a C drive, that would be great. So try to install the game in C drive, which is SSD, or any other SSD drive, and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.